Good morning, nail fam, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Mrs. Trying to Nail It, and today is a very special set of nails for myself. In this video, I will be doing my 10-year anniversary nails. The theme is peacock feather, and we will get into the reason in just a few seconds. But firstly, I prepped my nails. I cut back the free edge because I am changing the shape of them, and then we are prepping with protein bond and then starting with clear acrylic. So I am working with glitter. That is a super pretty one that I got from a Young Nails glitter-a-thon bundle, but it's this really pretty blue teals. It's got a little bit of yellow in there, a lot of iridescence, really pretty and perfect for my theme. I am starting off a single layer as thin as I possibly can get it, and it actually turned out a little too bulky still, but I'm starting off with a clear and then just tapping in the glitter. There wasn't a solid plan, I just knew I wanted plenty of glitter and this color. Other than that, I'm just kind of like going with it. So when you have raw glitter, the easiest way to use it, especially if you don't have to do a bunch of different colors, is just grab a pearl of clear and dab that into the glitter, and boom, you have an acrylic bead of glitter. One thing I will note, that if you're like me and have super tiny nail beds, that even when you're doing long sets like this, they're gonna be extra long for me, you always need less than you think you do. I always get myself into trouble. Like, look how massive that pinky is right now. And I'm going to file it down and it's gonna end up turning out beautiful, but just so you're not messing with a lot of product and wasting a lot of product, learn from this mistake. Use less in the beginning. So anyway, why peacock feather, you may ask? Well, when I first met my husband, I was, and still am, a stationery junkie. And one of our first dates, he took me to Barnes & Noble, and we were just walking around having coffee, and I looked at this gorgeous journal. It had gold leaf edges and it had this peacock feather reflective front, and it was like leather binded, and it was way too expensive. It was like $25, and I was like, there's no way I'm spending that much money on this journal. And little did I know, he took note. It was a couple weeks later, he came over, was using my washing machine because he doesn't have a washing machine at his apartment. And he was like, can you just load this laundry into the washer? And I was like, wow, really? Already got me doing the domesticated chores. Like, that's a bold move, guy. And I was running my mouth so much. And he was just doing that because the journal had been hidden on the bottom of the laundry basket. And I was like, oh my gosh, of course, it was a total setup. But so super cute, and it always stuck with me. I even have the journal cover still to this day, and it was such a beautiful cover, and the feathers were so pretty. And I was like, so when he finally proposed, I was like, that's our theme. That's perfect. So this is an homage to the very first gift I ever got from my husband that turned into being our wedding theme. That will now be a gorgeous set of nails. I decided the pinky and the index finger are going to match, but then I wanted to do something different. And for the sake of this video, because I'm doing so much and they're extra long nails and the process takes super long, I will just show you what I did on this hand using my non-dominant hand, so that you know this was actually really easy, because I am still a beginner and non-dominant is never the easiest. So anyways, going in on the thumb, I'm switching it up. Since the other fingers are like really dark, I wanted to kind of lighten it up and break it up a little bit, and that's why I'm using this blush cover acrylic from Young Nails. Now that I got the thumb done, and after quite a few minutes of hem hawing, I decide that I want to do a fill on the middle and ring fingers, because I know I want to keep that area pink. So I do a quick fill on that spot and go from there. And quick question to everybody watching this. When you're doing a special occasion nails, are you more of a planner, or is it more satisfying to do like a creative process? When they're really important to me, I don't know what it is, but I feel like they turn out better the less I plan. So I just wanted to sit down and do these and surprise my husband a few days before our anniversary. Next, I started by building out the free edge on the middle finger. At first I was thinking a French tip with the glitter, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna go ombre. So the middle finger is going to be a glitter ombre. Now for the ring finger, I'm just going to be building it out in the cover pink from Young Nails, because I'm going to be doing some nail art on top. And shout outs to Tiger Cat. She's an account I follow on Instagram, and without her I wouldn't have found the original video on how to do the peacock feather. She's super talented and basically can recreate anything, and she also has her own amazing creations. So I'll be linking her account down by if you want to check her out, and I'll be linking the account that I found the tutorial on how to do this peacock feather. Also, I'd like to point out that I am building everything out that I can possibly in this nude first, because once I start using the glitter, I don't want to be going back and forth and getting glitter stuck where I don't want it. Right here is another really important thing. If you want really strong, extra long acrylics, make sure to check your sidewalls and build those out properly. That is the #1 place I always get cracks, and so I've really learned to check that spot before I put all my acrylic away and start filing. Now back to the middle finger, I'm finishing out the cover pink and rebuilding where I need my arch to be, and then feathering it out so I can do the glitter ombre. Now going in with clear and building out my base layer so I have a place to put that glitter. To make sure I keep that ombre effect and at the same time make sure it's not super bulky, I just take little tiny pieces like the smallest speckles of the glitter and bring it up onto the pink. Now that I have the glitter ombre where I like it, I take a quick bead of clear acrylic and just seal it. When I go to take off my forms, I make the near fatal mistake of not checking to make sure the acrylic is dry and fully polymerized before I start removing my oils. And here you see me checking my thumb just to make sure, because my middle finger was not dry and I almost ripped off all that beautiful work that I did. But we skirted by and everything is going to be okay. And now we are ready for filing. I wanted to put this in here real quick because I thought I was surprising my husband with my beautiful nails, and then he surprised me with roses for our anniversary, so I thought that was super cute. And since I was already filming, I left it in here. And now the filing. The biggest tip I can give you when you're filing your own nails and they are super long is brace, if you can, from the sides and the tops so that there is little to no movement. If you can do that, your nails will be so less sore by the time you're done filing, and you don't want to like accidentally pull or rip and affect the beautiful adhesion that you achieved. When filing my own hands, I like to start with the hand file just to get my eyes on it. I feel like I see more detail and I miss less this way. I'll switch to the e-file to do most of the work, like making sure my nails are the same length and taking off chunks that overhang from the forms. And onto this giant bulbous pinky that I was talking about. I ended up taking down quite a bit of length at the top. It was just huge. It did not need to be that big. So I'm matching up the lengths and I'm taking down the rest of the bulk, and then I'll be switching back to a hand file to do the finish filing. I don't know about you, but I love when my coffin is like super sharp. Like, I love square edges. I still can't get past the idea that people ask for the edges to be rounded because I feel like they're only sharp for a couple days and then they round out by themselves, and that crispiness is the best part. What do you think? So after filing and filing and filing some more, we are ready for some lint-free wipe and some swipe to get all the dust and grime off. I'm going to top coat all my nails and then we will get into the peacock feather nail art. Top coating with Ultimate Finish from Young Nails, and I am just, look at that glitter. I'm telling you guys, Tracy knows what she's doing when she makes these mixes because the dimensions are insane. So covering, cure for 60 seconds, and we're good to go. Doing that on all 10 nails. Okay, I got all my stuff together. I think I have a general idea at this point of what I'm going to do. Here is me practicing, trying to figure out what I'm going to do on this nail. Okay, let's make a peacock feather. First step is to take a clear top coat. I'm using the Ultimate Finish again. And then I'm taking a iridescent glitter. It doesn't really matter what you use as long as it's light color, but the more dimensions, the better. And then I'm just glitter pressing in. I tried using the eye powder brush, but it actually works better if you use a smaller brush. I'm just putting it in a angle kind of formation. Basically, it's going to be the background of my peacock feather. So put it in the direction of whatever way you want your peacock feather to flow. And then cure. Next, I'm taking my number 4 brush and the cream clay in Tackle, adding to that background in the color I want. It also kind of forms the eye of the peacock feather, and then flash cure. Now with my liner brush and some black gel liner, I'm forming the spine and feathers of my peacock feather. It's easiest to start at the edge and just kind of like arc your way down and try and keep your brush as thin as possible, and then you just work your way around. First the spine and then create the eye, and then just feather out tiny lines from there. Next, I'm going in with a gold metallic cream clay and just adding a few more lines in between the black just to feather out a little more dimension. And lastly, I'm going in with my black liner again and just creating my peacock eye. A final top coat just to cover all my hard work, and these are my new favorite set of nails. Thank you so much for watching. Our anniversary was amazing. We played video games and ate a bunch of great food, and it was exactly what I needed. I'm very grateful to have found my person. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, nail fam!